Today on this day, I says Archangel Michael have been sent by God to stand before your soul with an urgent whisper wrapped in divine fire. This is not coincidence. This is not imagination. This is a holy summons. You were chosen before the winds learned to dance across the oceans. And today the heavens decided your silence must be broken. The invisible door behind your days is trembling right now because someone you once prayed for is moving closer than you can see, holding something hidden in their hands, something that carries both trembling and wonder. They are coming to your door soon. And before that knock arrives, God wants your heart prepared. The sky has been watching the way your spirit walks through pain without asking for applause. The angels have written songs from your tears. And now as the clock of destiny ticks louder, God has opened a secret window in time. The path of that person is no longer wandering. It has been magnetized to you. They have wrestled with their fear, their pride, and the ghosts of their past. And now they are clutching something wrapped in secrecy. They believe this object will rewrite what both of you lost. They are not coming empty. They are coming as a storm disguised in love. The Spirit whispers, "Prepare your soul as if lightning is about to sit at your table. Because when they stand at your threshold, they will not be the same as the one who left. Their heartbeat has been soaked in remorse. Their hands, though shaking, will carry the sign of surrender. They will try to hide it at first. That small thing in their hands. Maybe a letter written long ago. Maybe a key to something they once locked away from you. Maybe a token of love they once buried in fear. But heaven knows. Heaven has seen them pacing the night, rehearsing what they will say. And God has commanded them, go. You will hear their steps before you see their face. You will feel the air change before they speak. Because the moment they cross your doorway, the atmosphere will split like light-breaking stone. Archangel Michael says, do not run. Do not hide from what you begged the stars for. This is the answer walking on human feet. Your hesitation may make you tremble, but remember, miracles rarely knock twice. This is not coincidence, this is divine choreography. This is what the angels meant when they whispered, you were still loved even in silence. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. Their journey has been carved by shadows. They thought distance could silence the pull of destiny, but distance only sharpened it. Every road they took away from you curved back in secret. Even when they tried to forget you, their hands reached for air shaped like your name. Now they are done pretending. The heavens have burned every bridge behind them, and the only road left leads to your door. They will stand there trembling but determined like a traveler who has crossed fire to return to water. And in that moment, God will breathe on your house. The walls will remember your laughter. The floor will remember your tears. The air will hum like prophecy. Do not let fear speak louder than love. Do not let old wounds roar louder than this holy whisper. The thing in their hands may be small, but it carries the weight of every prayer you whispered when you thought no one heard. It is the vessel of your answered cry. Heaven wrapped your tears inside their courage and sent them back to you. The angels are not watching idly. They are already surrounding your home. They are clearing the invisible road, pushing back doubt like clouds before sunrise. Michael has unsheathed his sword over your roof, not to fight a battle, but to guard a blessing. The enemy has tried to delay this moment, to distract you with storms, to drain you, so that when this person arrived, you would be too weary to open the door. But God says, I have restored your strength in secret. I have watered your soul in hidden places. You will be ready when the knock comes. Type Amen to get blessing 333 right now. Heaven is aligning everything. Your heartbeat, their steps, the second the doorknob turns. This is why time has felt strange lately. This is why you have sensed eyes on your spirit in the night. It was not paranoia. It was prophecy. The one coming to your door carries both regret and resurrection. They are still afraid you might not open. They are still afraid they are too late. But God says, you will know it is divine because they will carry the weight of humility, not pride. They will speak as one who has wrestled with angels and survived. When you see their eyes, you will remember the version of yourself who never stopped hoping. That version of you is about to be healed. They may try to speak calmly, but their voice will tremble with eternity. They may try to smile, but their eyes will spill oceans. And when they open their hands, you will see the symbol of a promise heaven never let die. It may be a small box. It may be a note written when their heart still knew how to sing. It may be something only you two will understand, but it will split your soul open in the best way. You are not imagining this shift. The spiritual atmosphere around you is vibrating because destiny is moving closer. Archangel Michael says, "This is why you could not let go even when you begged to forget. This is why every other path crumbled beneath your feet. Because the one who carries your hidden half is returning, and they are bringing what they once withheld." Type Amen to get blessing 333. Even as you read this, heaven is folding time. The moment you and they reunite already exists in the spirit. It is waiting to drop into your present like thunder disguised as sunlight. That is why you have been restless. That is why your dreams have felt like echoes. Your soul has already glimpsed what is coming, and now your heart is about to catch up. You will not need to chase this. You will not need to beg for it. This is not something you must perform for. This is grace arriving in human form. This is a divine appointment wrapped in human skin. All you must do is open. The same God who watched you cry alone will watch you smile when you see them standing there. The same angels who counted your heartbreaks will count your laughter when their hands finally open in front of you. And when that moment comes, let it heal you. Let it rebuild the places inside you that forgot how to hope. Let it silence the voices that said it would never happen, because God has chosen this hour. Not a second earlier, not a second later. Today the gates of heaven have whispered, "It is time." Today, on this day, the silence that is wrapped around you is about to crack open, because something unexpected has already begun moving toward you. Archangel Michael has been standing watch at your door, and now he orders you to open this message. Not later, not when you feel ready, but now. Because what is coming will surprise you beyond what your mind can prepare for. Your person, the one whose footsteps your soul recognizes even in dreams, is planning to appear at your door soon. And they are carrying something hidden in their hands that will change everything you thought was over. They are walking through layers of fear and pride just to stand before you again. And the moment they arrive, the entire weight of the past will tremble in the air around you. This message is just for you. Don't try to skip it. You've been living inside a pause, thinking life has forgotten your name, but heaven has been whispering it louder than ever. The angels have been rewriting the atmosphere above your house, turning storms into pathways. And that's why lately the nights feel heavier and the air feels charged, like something is waiting to happen. It is. The reason you are reading this now is because God has timed this word to collide with your life exactly when your heart was about to give up on hope. That is why Archangel Michael is speaking so urgently, because what is about to happen will not wait for your doubts to be ready. The one coming to your door has been through fire, shame, and silence. But they have chosen love. They are holding something behind their back, a symbol of what they never said, but always felt. And that is why God says, open your heart, because they are almost here. For a long time you wondered why you could not forget them even when it hurt. That was not weakness, it was prophecy. God planted a thread between your spirits that no distance could sever, and even when you thought it had snapped, it only sank deeper into the unseen soil of your destiny. They walked away thinking it was freedom, but every step away was a silent cry to come back home. The thing hidden in their hands carries the apology they could never speak, the truth they buried, and the love they tried to deny. And when they stand before you, their eyes will confess more than words could hold. The angels have rehearsed this reunion in heaven's silence for months. That is why you have felt restless without knowing why. Your spirit has been sensing their approach like lightning before thunder. God says, do not fear the shaking. The world around you will tremble as this moment approaches, because when divine timing unlocks, everything else must bow. Doors will open, obstacles will melt, and what once resisted will now cooperate with ease. You may notice strange alignments, old messages resurfacing, forgotten songs playing, clocks striking at the exact moment their name crosses your mind. These are not coincidences. They are the rhythm of heaven counting down the steps until your person stands where they once left. Archangel Michael has wrapped their path in unseen light to guide them safely to your door. And when they knock, the air will change. It will feel like the world holding its breath because something sacred is about to be placed in your hands. The hidden thing they carry is not just an object. It is a key to healing, to closure, to a future you thought had been stolen. It may be wrapped in trembling hands, offered with tearful eyes, but it will be holy because it cost them their pride, their silence, and their fear. God says, do not turn them away. Even if anger tries to rise, remember this moment is heaven's gift, not their performance. They are coming not because they are perfect, but because grace has pulled them. They will stand before you and the words will stumble from their lips like broken glass. But the love in their eyes will speak with the voice of eternity, and you will know this is the surprise heaven kept hidden, the restoration your heart stopped praying for because it hurt too much to hope. You are about to witness what it means when God writes the ending. The story you thought had ended in silence will end in song. This is why the nights have been heavy, why the days have felt blurred. You were in the final stretch of waiting without knowing it. The clock in heaven has struck the moment. Archangel Michael has signed the order. Now God says, stand ready. Light the lamp of your heart. Make peace with the ghosts of what went wrong because they will no longer hold power after this moment arrives. The pain you carried like a shadow is about to evaporate in the light of this unexpected return. This is the kind of miracle that comes wrapped in human trembling but carries divine fingerprints. They are closer than you think. Even now as you breathe these words, they are making their final choice, clutching what they will place into your hands, rehearsing how they will speak the words that have been burning in their chest for so long. They are afraid you won't open the door. That is why heaven is speaking to you first to prepare your heart, to soften the walls you built to survive their absence. God says you will feel them before you hear them. The wind will shift, the silence will ripple, and your soul will know they have come. And when they do, time will stand still. And you will understand why you had to wait this long for this exact moment, this exact turning, this exact miracle. This message is not about what you deserve or earned. It is about grace, pure and burning. Heaven is not giving you back what was lost. Heaven is giving you what was transformed in the fire. The person who returns is not the same as the one who left. They have been remade in the furnace of longing, shaped by the weight of missing you, purified by the tears they never let anyone see. And the thing hidden in their hands carries all of it. It is not just an offering. It is a piece of their soul returned to you with reverence. God says when you see it, do not doubt, do not question, just receive, because this is the moment that will change the temperature of your life forever. You have walked through shadows without knowing you were walking toward dawn. The dawn is now. This word is the knock before the knock, the echo of the footstep that is about to reach your threshold. Archangel Michael has cleared the path. The heavens are holding their breath. Your miracle is approaching with trembling hands. Open your heart and be ready to open your door. This is just for you. Don't try to skip this. I'm speaking to you now, and I want your heart to be still for a moment so you can hear me without the noise of fear and doubt shouting over my voice. Today is not an ordinary day. Today, on this day, a window opens that you have been feeling in your chest without having a name for it. I have seen you gather small fragments of hope and hide them where no one else can touch, because you have been afraid that if you look directly at what you desire, it will vanish like breath on a cold mirror. Do not fear your own longing today. I gave you that longing. I planted it like a seed that would survive beneath frost and flood, and I have tended it while you were sleeping and while you were crying and while you were pretending to be stronger than you felt. I am not surprised by your tears or ashamed of your questions. I am the one who stretches out my hand and steadies you even when your knees shake. And I am the one who has sent a messenger to your threshold with something hidden in their hands, something you have asked me for in a voice so quiet you barely heard yourself. Archangel Michael orders you to open this now because the moment has a pulse. And if you press your fingers to it, you will feel how alive it is. Listen closely. I am with you in the room where you are reading this, and I know the arrangement of every object, the angle of the light, the air that holds a faint scent of yesterday's worry and today's courage. I know the heaviness you woke with and the way you tried to shake it off with routine. And I know that routine can become a mask you wear when you don't feel brave. You do not need a mask with me. You do not need to hide the parts of you that feel too much or think too deeply. I built your tenderness, and I did not build it to be trampled. I built it to hold and to bless. Hear me. What is coming toward your door has been in motion for longer than you know. I traced it through detours and delays, through misunderstandings and the timing of other lives you could not see. Every no that bruised you was not a wall but a shepherding away from harm. And every not yet that exhausted you was a quieting of storms you did not have to stand in. I do not waste your time. I preserve your life. And today, I am opening something that will surprise you. Not because I am trying to show off, but because surprise is how I restart your sense of wonder. When cynicism has been feeding on your faith, you have felt watched by disappointment, as if it were a shadow that arrives 3 steps before you do. You have thought, even if good knocks, it won't be for me. And then you punished yourself for thinking that. And then you tried to start again with a smile that didn't quite fit your mouth. I know. I know. Every time you picked yourself up and pretended the floor wasn't hard. I know. Every time you walked away from the mirror because you didn't want to see your own tiredness. But hear this from me. Your tiredness is not a failure. It is evidence that you have kept walking when quitting seemed easier. And I have counted every step. I have braided your small steps into a path that leads to a door, and that door is yours. And there is a person approaching it with something concealed, not to frighten you, but because mystery wrapped the gift safer than pride could. What is in their hands is not a trap. It is a piece of clarity, a confession, a token of responsibility, an answer with skin and weight. You asked me, how will I know? You will know because peace will rise inside you like warm air, and your body will recognize what your mind argues about. Peace is your sign, not pressure. Peace is your sign, not panic. Peace is your sign, not perfection. On this day and this hour, I am instructing you to choose the posture of openness. Do not swing the door of your life so wide that anyone wandering in can rearrange your furniture, but do not latch it so tightly that I cannot pass my goodness through. Ask me for discernment, and I will place it on your tongue so you speak from strength, and I will place it in your eyes so you see what is beyond the surface. Archangel Michael stands at your threshold, not with a sword for you, but with a sword for everything that tries to enter your home carrying old fear. His command to you is simple. Open this now. My command to him is to guard your yes from being ripped apart by old voices. When the knock comes, or the message, or the call, or the step you will hear in the hallway, breathe deeply. Let your breath be an altar. On that breath, say silently, "Be with me, God." I am already with you. I will steady your hands. I will put patience on your face and truth in your spine. You will not miss what is for you. You will not be tricked into receiving what isn't. There are things you have not said because you did not want to burden anyone. And there are truths you have not heard because you did not want to break your own heart. Today I will meet both. I will teach your mouth to speak needs without apology, and I will teach your ears to distinguish between flattery and repentance. Repentance is not a dramatic speech. It is a pattern of actions that realign themselves with love after love has been neglected. The person coming toward you has been under conviction that they cannot outrun. They have stood at their own mirror and realized that evasion has cost them peace and that silence has cost them honesty, and that I have been calling them back to integrity by name. Do not carry the burden of saving them. That burden is mine. Do not carry the burden of punishing them. That is not your call. Carry only the burden of truth, which is light when it is placed in my hands. Speak the truth you know. Ask the questions your soul needs and then pause so I can set the pace. You will not be late to your own life. You will not be early to the moment your blessing can hold its own weight. You will arrive exactly when grace opens the gate. I know how fatigue tells you that surprise is dangerous because surprise once wore the mask of loss and left you standing in a room that suddenly felt too big. I will not ambush you with pain. I am not returning you to what broke you. I am returning you to what you were promised before breaking ever happened. The hidden thing in their hands is not a weapon against your peace. It is a key to a section of your story that has been locked. Keys are small and easy to misplace. So I have brought it to your door. You will hear the metal of sincerity when it touches the lock of your listening. If the sound is wrong, you will know. If the shape is false, it will not turn. Trust that. I am not offended when you test what enters your life. I ask you to test it. I ask you to measure words against consistency and promises against follow-through and warmth against responsibility. Ask me, is this from you? And watch how peace settles or how it refuses. Your inner no is holy when it protects your destiny. Your inner yes is holy when it agrees with the future I have prepared. Do not underestimate this hour. I am not asking you to perform anything spectacular. I am asking you to be present to hold your place in your own life with gentleness and authority. Gentleness will keep your heart soft so it can hear. Authority will keep your boundaries clear so they cannot be trampled. I will teach you to say, "This is what I need to feel safe," and I will give you the courage to wait for that need to be honored. I will teach you to say, "This is what I can offer without losing myself," and I will give you the wisdom to offer it freely. Your worth is not up for negotiation at this door. Your value is not riding on whether someone else understands it quickly. Your worth is anchored in me, and I am not confused about you. I am not double-minded about your calling, your beauty, your place in this world. I chose you with full knowledge of everything you are and everything you are not yet. I do not regret my choice. There is a rhythm to this day that you may not notice until later, but it is already arranging itself around you like a careful choreography. You will feel small nudges. Pick up, put down, wait, step, breathe. And if you trust those nudges, you will find yourself at the exact place where grace meets you with perfect timing. I am not interested in rushing you into something you cannot sustain. I am interested in building something with you that can bear storms without collapsing. That means I am laying foundations you can stand on. When emotions surge, let them surge and pass. The truth will remain when the wave drains away. And that truth is simple. I am for you. I am for your healing. I am for your future. I am for your heart. Learning that love can be both tender and trustworthy, both warm and wise. The gift at your door is not money without meaning, nor attention without accountability. It is alignment. It is the beginning of a chapter where your inside and outside agree, where what you say matches what you live, where what you accept reflects what you believe about your value. You have called on me in the night when no one answered and you thought your prayers were getting lost on the way to me. I collected them all. I did not lose a single syllable. Every whispered help became a thread in a garment I am now placing over your shoulders. Favor that fits you, not a costume that exhausts you. Wear it. Walk in it. Do not shrink, because others are more comfortable with you when you are smaller. Do not flare, because others only notice you when you are burning yourself out. Walk steady. This steadiness will confuse the parts of the world that survive on chaos, and it will comfort the parts of you that have waited for shelter. You will not need to announce every good thing I am doing. Quiet fruit is still fruit. The vine does not boast when it bears. It simply offers what has ripened. Let today be a day of ripening. Let your confidence increase in small clicks rather than dramatic explosions. Let your voice be calm even as the message is urgent. You are allowed to receive what you asked for. Archangel Michael has cleared the hallway of distractions that would pretend to be emergencies. Not every ping is a purpose. Not every siren belongs to your house. He has stationed strength at your doorpost the way sentries stand in the old stories. And he has set a guard over the place where your mind loops through worst-case scenes. When fear tries to play you a movie you've already seen, pause it. Hand me the remote. I will play you a different scene. A door opening. A face that is honest. Hands that are not empty. Words that are simple and true. And your own shoulders lowering because you no longer need to carry the whole world to prove you are faithful. Faithfulness is not heaviness. Faithfulness is agreement with my pace today. Agree with me. You will not miss your cue. You will not walk past your blessing because you were looking the other way. Even if you look down for a moment, I will tap your shoulder. I am good at getting your attention without shaming you for drifting. There is something else. Forgiveness. You have wondered if forgiving means forgetting what happened, and you have worried that forgetting means leaving yourself unprotected. Listen to me. Forgiveness is not amnesia, and protection is not suspicion. Forgiveness returns to me the right to judge and frees your heart from carrying an anvil it was not built to lift. Protection is wisdom that sets loving boundaries and keeps the door open to truth while closed to harm. Today you will practice both without making a speech about either. You will feel the inner door unlocked that had been stuck for months, and air will move where it was stale. This is the surprise I am promising. Not only what comes to you from outside, but what rises in you from within. Courage will arrive and sit where fear used to sit. Joy will put a hand on your back and guide you a few steps farther than you expected to go. And when you hear the sound, knuckle on wood, message delivered, name spoken, and when you feel me lean close, you will know what to do. You will breathe. You will listen. You will answer from the new place you and I have built. You have asked for signs and found coincidence. You have asked for confirmation and found delay. I am giving you something different today. Alignment that arrives without spectacle but leaves no doubt. The words you hear will match what I already whispered in your spirit. The timing will match what your intuition circled on its calendar. The details will carry my fingerprint: humility, clarity, courage, peace. If you cannot find those marks, pause. If you find all four, proceed step by step. Slow enough to stay honest, quick enough to stay obedient. I will open the next inch of the path when you reach the edge of the inch you're on. This is how I keep you close to me. This is how I keep you from tripping on a picture of the future while ignoring the present under your feet. And when you step, everything that needs to move will move. Everything that needs to fall off will fall without your wrestling. Everything that belongs will remain. I bless your door today, and I bless the threshold with the oil of discernment and the fragrance of welcome. I bless your voice to speak without shaking. I bless your ears to hear without distortion. I bless your eyes to see without the smoke of old stories blurring the scene. I bless your hands to receive without grabbing and to release without fear. I bless your heart to trust me even when your mind is busy assembling explanations. I bless your body with calm so your spirit can lead. I bless your space with light so shadows cannot exaggerate themselves. I bless your memory so it recalls accurately the moments of deliverance that brought you here. And I bless your future with companions who honor my work in you rather than competing with it. The one who approaches is part of this blessing only to the degree that their life now agrees with the truth. If it agrees, you will know. If it does not, you will know. Either way, you will be safe because I am the safety. You may feel a tremor of anticipation in your stomach that is not dread. That is the body's way of acknowledging the nearness of change. You may feel a stillness settle over your room. That is the spirit's way of clearing a space so the blessing can land. Welcome both. Do not demand that your feelings all face the same direction. Let them be, and let me be greater than them. I am here. I am not stepping out to attend to other matters while you stand at the door alone. I am not sending you into a test I will not grade with mercy. I am not asking you to prove your worthiness. I am telling you that you already bear my image, and that image carries authority over confusion. Speak to confusion as you would speak to smoke. I see you and I refuse to breathe you. Then open your windows and let my wind move through. When the knock finally arrives or the message blinks or the presence crosses your path, place your attention inside me. Look from within my love, not from within your fear. Notice the goodness I have brought out of you in the waiting, patience that did not exist before, gentleness that survived storms, strength that learned to be quiet and still be strong. These are not small things. These are the muscles of your destiny. No matter what anyone brings to you today, you are bringing these to the moment and they will steady the exchange. You will not be stripped of dignity to receive affection. You will not be asked to empty your soul to fill another's emptiness. Love to be love must be mutual. Truth to be truth must be lived. I will show you both. And now hear my final word for this hour. Open it immediately. Do not open your door to panic, but open your awareness to my movement. Do not open your heart to manipulation, but open your heart to courage. Do not open your life to chaos, but open your life to alignment. This message is just for you, because I am speaking to the details of your days and the shape of your nights, to the way you carry your memories and the way you arrange your hopes. This is just for you because I know you by name and you are not lost in the crowd to me. Archangel Michael orders you to open this now because obedience is your escort into peace, and hesitation would only invite the echo of old fear. Step forward. Place your hand on the handle of this day and turn. What you have asked for is nearer than it has ever been, and I am nearer than your own breath. The person will arrive in the fullness of my timing, and you will be ready. The hidden thing will be revealed, and you will not be harmed. You will be guided. The surprise will not break you. It will reintroduce you to yourself. And when you look back at this day, you will say, "Something shifted, and it stayed." This is my promise. Walk in it now. I am speaking to you now because your heart has asked for an answer, and I have chosen this moment to answer it today on this day, when the veil is soft and the air holds the hush of things about to arrive. And I say to you, do not be afraid of goodness when it knocks on your door. Do not delay joy when it stands in the hallway and clears its throat like a shy visitor. For I am the one who sends what is needed, and I am the one who guards what I send. Hear me clearly, beloved. Archangel Michael orders you to open this now, to receive it with both hands, to let your chest rise with courage. The hour is not hostile to you. The night is not against you. And the surprise that moves nearer is not a threat, but a gift dressed in unfamiliar wrapping. Your person is planning to appear at your door soon with something hidden in their hands. Do you feel the tremor at the edge of your peace? The subtle stirring as a new chapter rearranges the furniture of your life. I know the history of your waiting. The secret ledger where you have counted disappointments and victories. The tiny check marks you made beside promises you whispered to yourself in dim rooms. I know the weight you carried and the way you smiled anyway, so others could keep walking, because I know it all. I have prepared a tenderness you did not expect, and I have braided strength into the handle of the gift, so your hands will not slip when you grasp it. You have thought that deliverance must arrive with spectacle, but often my favor steps quietly. The way dawn draws a thin line across the floor before anyone names it morning. Hear me. The hidden thing in their hands has been hidden only to shield it from doubt until it is ready to be seen. Do not search with suspicion. Search with gratitude. What is concealed is not a knife against you, but a key in the shape of your prayer. A key cut to the lock you stopped trying to open because the metal felt cold and your breath fogged the handle. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned the blueprint of your life. I have not decided you are late and unworthy. No, I have waited for the ripeness of this day, so that when the knock sounds, your spirit recognizes my rhythm and answers with yes. The threshold of your dwelling is consecrated. The dust on the doorstep has heard my instructions. The wind that will carry their footsteps has rehearsed its lines. Even the small creak in the hinge has been tuned to play a warm note. You have crossed a wilderness in your thoughts, and the stones in that wilderness bore your name. You tripped and rose again, and in the rising I stitched new sinew into your hope. Remember how you saved the last bit of faith for emergencies. This is why I told Michael to speak to you with command. Open this now. Do not delay. Do not drown the moment in analysis. Do not bury it beneath the rubble of old narratives. The mind loves to replay tapes of caution, but my word interrupts the loop with a better music. You expect to defend yourself, but I am disarming your fears so your hands are free to receive. The surprise will be simple in shape and deep in meaning. It will not shout, but it will echo for years. I have seen you laying out the pieces of your life like someone who assembles a kite indoors on a windless night, and I have smiled because I know the breeze waiting outside the door, the clean and quiet way the air will lift the frame when you step out. Today is a step-out day. There is a mercy upon your name that does not expire, and there is a boundary around you that evil cannot cross. When the visitor arrives, do not interrogate the past. Welcome the present. Ask nothing with your lips and everything with your eyes, for your eyes already know how to ask. Let them ask for truth and for courage and for a confirmation written in peace. I will answer by settling the room. You will feel it. The air will become as steady as a hand on your shoulder. You have wished for a loud miracle. I offer you a quiet one that cannot be stolen. The quiet miracle is more enduring, more suited to the long roads you must still walk. It folds small enough to fit in your pocket, but opens wide enough to shelter you from sudden weather. The hidden thing in their hands may be a letter, maybe a token, maybe a confession, maybe a promise, maybe a key, maybe a plan. Whatever its form, Understand that I designed its timing to rehabilitate your trust, not to tease it. You will not be toyed with, you will be seen. The agreement I intend is not written in smoke but in breath, and I am the author of breath. You have asked, will good things stay? And I answer, when I plant them, they learn to stay. I did not bring you here to watch you lose, and I did not wake you this morning to hand you another disappointment disguised as hope. I woke you so you could stand upright when relief arrives. The person approaching your door is not perfect, but I am teaching them to be precise with your heart, to handle it like glass and like fire together. I have been working in the unseen, aligning days and persuading stubborn hours to cooperate, and the calendar has finally agreed with grace. If the memory of past letdowns tries to shut the door before the knock, call my name under your breath. Just a breath will do. I know the feeling that prowls around you when you are about to receive the urge to sabotage to predict disaster, so it cannot surprise you. Let that urge sit down and watch how I undo it. I am not asking you to become someone else. I am asking you to remain yourself while I expand what yourself can carry. Courage is not the absence of trembling. It is the consent to move while trembling until the trembling learns your pace. I have calibrated the moment to meet your courage halfway. When your person lifts their eyes to meet yours, do not look away. You will see the outline of my kindness in their expression, and you will recognize your prayer returning in a new voice. Michael has sharpened the edges of the hour with command, because sometimes tenderness needs a trumpet to part the old waters. He has walked the perimeter of your dwelling, his sword naming every corner safe, and his wings have pushed back the fog of accusatory thoughts that would tell you you're unworthy, or that you are being set up for another wound. You are not being set up for a wound. You are being set free from the story that says wounds are inevitable whenever someone knocks. My protection does not mean I prevent every storm. It means I give you roofs that do not leak when it rains, roots that drink deep when the clouds forget you, and windows that frame the sky, so you never mistake it for a ceiling. The surprise will arrive quietly, but its quiet will be heavy with promise. You worry about timing, about whether you will be ready, about whether the floor will hold. I tell you, the floor of this moment is reinforced with my word, and I have tested its planks under the weight of futures heavier than yours. I am not experimenting with your life. I am fulfilling what I whispered to you on nights when you thought no one heard. And because I am fulfilling it, I am also healing the muscle that tightens whenever joy approaches, the muscle that has been trained by years of almost and not quites. I am turning almost into a rival, not by magic, but by fidelity. Your house will feel different when the knock comes. Small sounds will grow gentle. The light will pause on the threshold like it's remembering something from long ago. The gift will be hidden in their hand, so the street will not see it. You will see it when you open. It's good that you are nervous. Nervousness is a sign you are alive where it matters. Let it be there like a bird on your shoulder while you open the door with the calm of someone who knows the bird keeper. You do not need to announce your worthiness. Your worthiness is older than your voice. What you are about to receive is part of a sequence I have authored. It is not the entire story, but it is the hinge on which the next chapter swings. Move it with gentleness. Do not rush to define everything in one breath. Take time to taste the word yes, to let your bones memorize it. I give you permission to be careful and brave at once, to feel everything and still choose the open path. There is no test you must pass at the door. The exam ended.